What's up with your onion? Back! Once again, with another banger. And in this video, we're gonna be doing story time on how my dad fingers are missing. That's what we're gonna use. Finger went missing. So it was July 2023, and July 4th, 2023. On that day, everybody popped fireworks on that day. And so we popped fireworks that night, and we decided to go get some more fireworks to pop fireworks. So we go get more fireworks, and then we come back and we pop the rest of the fireworks that we went and just bought. And so, mind y'all, that night, I don't know what happened to me, but my eyes, my whole face, my eyes got puffy that night. That same night that my dad fingers went missing. So, and I'm gonna try to put a picture on this video so y'all can see. But just so keep that in mind. That same night, my eyes got puffy. I don't know if it's because I ate something. I don't know, but I don't think I really ate anything. So, and so after my eyes got puffy, we went and we got the fireworks and we came back. And so we started popping those fireworks that we had. Those fireworks cost like $800 and some dollars. Like I think that's what they spent on. I don't know. But we came back, we popped the fireworks, and then after we got done popping fireworks, we went in the house and we went to go eat some food. Fixed up the plate. We was finna get ready to go home. Next thing you know, I think my nephew picks up this big ball of fireworks. It's like a ball and it's a firework. The stem was still on. My dad took it from my nephew, and my dad decides to light it up in his hand. And when he lights it up in his hand, it goes off. It's like those fireworks that goes in there and they boom, them fireworks. And so next thing you know, my dad lights the firework, it goes off. I'm over here throwing something away. So I'm not that close, but I'm close to the firework. But I just when the firework go off, I cover my ears. And then my sister was close by, so she had it worse. She couldn't really hear anything. She ran up to the car porch. I don't remember where my brother was. But next thing you know, we all calling for my dad. No answer. Calling for him again. No answer. Calling for him again. He get up. He hold his hand like this. This finger showing the bone. This finger popped off. All you can see is blood and bones. This finger gone, so you can't see no bone in this finger. But you can see the bone in this finger right here. So, it was July 4th. Around this time, it was midnight. So, it was So, next thing you know, we called the ambulance. And then they asking us all these type of questions. And my sister's like, no, the ambulance not going to be here by that time. So we get in the car. We rush my dad in the car. And my dad, while we driving, we asking my dad to, because it's like he keep trying to go to sleep and we keep calling his name. So we kept calling his name while we was in the car. And at this time I had a significant other. And so I was texting him because, I was in shock. I was scared. I thought I was going to lose my dad because he was losing a lot of blood. And then plus, he had a hole in his stomach too, so he was losing blood in his stomach too. So, I'm texting her, I'm like, my dad just blew his fingers off. I'm going to try to put that in here too. I was like, my dad just blew his fingers off. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And like I said, my dad kept falling asleep. So every time he kept falling asleep, we kept calling his name. He was like, I'm up. But in reality, it was either if we didn't keep calling his name, he probably would have went to sleep and he probably would have been conscious. So in that moment, we was all like, we tried to stay calm. We tried to not scare my dad, but we knew he was in shock because he really couldn't feel it. So my sister was like, she didn't stop at no red lights because we was worried about our dad. And in that moment, we arrived to the hospital. I think we called our grandma, we called our brother, and yeah. So we arrived there, and everybody rushed in the car. My dad get out the car. This man gonna say, pull up my pants. You over here worried about pulling up your pants, and you over here bleeding out your stomach and your hand. Remind you, I pulled his pants up, but I couldn't pull him up out of it. I was just worried about his hands. I was just worried about him, because he was the one that was in pain. He was the one that was bleeding. He was the one that was bleeding out. And so we ran to the hospital, and we rushed him in the hospital. And they don't ask no questions. They just rush him to the bed. And so they get him back there. They put him in bed, and they start looking at stuff. They start looking at his hand. They start seeing wherever else he got something. They pull up his shirt, and it's like, they tell him they don't even know how he alive, because the hole was so deep in his stomach, he could have passed away. But thanks to God that he didn't. So we get there. We get there. So from that point, they checking everything to they making sure that he hasn't lost that much blood, and they're gonna have to transfer him into I think to the Jackson Hospital. So mind you, next day, mind you, my mom was in the hospital too. So both my parents in the hospital. My mom was in the hospital and my dad was in the hospital. So imagine having two parents in the hospital. I think my mom was doing something to move and freaking fly. So both of my parents were in the hospital. My dad blew his fingers off. And I remember I was in my room. I couldn't even take a shower because I was sitting in the shower. And I was just thinking, like, dang, I can't lose my dad. I can't lose him. So from that on forward, like, I was so worried about my dad and I was so worried about my mom because both of them was in the hospital. But I was mostly worried about my dad because I knew my mom was gonna be okay. But I guess you could say I was like coming, like, I wouldn't say depressed, but I was sad in that moment. But the fact that I heard like my dad could have passed away, that looked like, nobody wants to hear that crap. Nobody wants to hear that. But all I gotta say is, yeah, that's how my dad like his fingers. That's what happened to my dad's fingers. Because a lot of people like look at his fingers and they look, I don't know. People just be looking at him because he lost his fingers. And then my nieces and nobody. But I would say, like, y'all be careful with freaking flowers, because flowers can kill you. Just be careful. I don't know what else to post for y'all. I'm gonna find out what to post for y'all. And don't ask. We're gonna be in this spot, this angle for a little while. So don't mind it. I hope y'all like the video. And I'm out. Peace. Nigga, how you feel, nigga? I feel great.